right, today we're looking at a simple endgame, which in chess usually means you're about 3 moves away from a complete mental breakdown. There are only a few pieces left on the board, the engine says it's winning, and somehow every move still feels illegal. Classic endgame experience. This king and pawn endgame looks really simple, but there's actually only a single move here for white that wins, and if you miss it, you'll be left with a draw. But the good thing is that all you need to do here is find a way to capture black's pawn while keeping your own pawn defended. And the most natural move here that you're probably already thinking about is move your king over 1 square to go ahead and try to capture. This does look good, but the problem is that black is going to move their king to try and capture your pawn, and this is actually kind of an issue. As you run closer, black can run closer as well. You go ahead and capture here, and now black has 2 ways of trying to get to your pawn. If they run directly to e2, this is too eager. You push up 2 squares, and now you can easily promote, and you are absolutely winning there. But the problem is, if they are smart, they'll instead run up to e4 to try and get your pawn from the front, and you actually just can't stop them here. They're just going to run down, capture your pawn, and this is simply a draw. So what else can you try instead? Well, back here, maybe you can try running up to e5 to try and capture it like this. But this same square, king to c4, and it's the same story. They're going to capture your pawn, and you simply can't stop them. So what you need to do is you need to find a way to stop them from running to c4. And the most obvious way of doing that, king to d5, is the correct idea, definitely, but the wrong execution. You do block them, but the problem is they can just move down 1 square. If you try running over to e6 to try and get the pawn, at the end of the day, we get the same position. King e4, going to go down here, capture. You cannot stop them. And if they try, or if you try running down d4 to block them again, they just move down once again. You can block them once again, they move down, and nobody is making progress here. So what you need to do here is actually anticipate them moving to this square and play king to d4. The reason this works so well is after king to b4, you now, because they cannot move to any of these squares, they are completely blocked, play pawn up to f4, a waiting move. They have nothing they can do except move back to b5, and now you run to their pawn, and in this scenario, now they're too slow, and you're simply going to push up, promote, subscribe, and win the game. If you enjoyed watching me suffer through a simple endgame, hit like and subscribe. And remember, in endgames, the fewer pieces on the board, the more your brain mysteriously stops working. See you in the next one.